Well, this is what we've been gifted with from the state of late, what they're doing to our parking lot. They've been rearranging the lanes out here on 64, which is fine, but now they're telling us what they've created with this curb on the other side, that they're simply going to leave the dirt and put grass over the top of it, which we had asphalt before. If you look down through there, as you can see, it's actually almost forming a lake toward our drive entrance down there that we had to fight to get down there. They've done away with our egress on the front onto 64, and now we're limited to 2 accesses, one on either side street, as you can see. Our complaint with this really is the fact that they're not wanting to simply finish this back up and make it a decent looking parking lot. We're trying to run a retail business here, and they've literally ruined that portion of it by just simply leaving the dirt.
Tell me about over there, why did they go concrete over there?
It's a good question why they went concrete over there and not here. If you look around to the other side, you can see that the concrete side actually looks by far a lot neater and a lot cleaner than what we have over here. We can't understand for the life of us why they're wanting to simply put grass over here on this other than the expense to them.
They'll be responsible for maintaining the grass and if they do that.
According to the state, my question to them was who was going to water this and who was going to mow it, and they said that would be up to me.
And how do you respond to that?
I don't think it's acceptable. Only thing I want them to do is fix it at least as well as it was before, to where we could finish out our parking lot. We're afraid of what we're going to have as far as the mess in the middle of it, and it's just not acceptable at all. As you can see, it's pretty awful looking.
I'm going to walk down to that side there.
You might want to get this side here if you look on this side over here, which is the east side of the building, this is what was left to us from the city. We were told by our former city manager, Mike Barra, that all this would be corrected and done to our satisfaction. I don't think just grass and dirt and where the trucks are running over the curb is done really well to our satisfaction. If you look across the road, you can see where the new asphalt is over there and where all the concrete is. The city actually cut that out over there and asphalted their parking lot back to there and down in front of Johnny Walker's place, as well as fixed the concrete. This is what they left me.
Who's responsible for this area right here?
Nobody really knows at this point. The state's not going to take responsibility for anything past this cut, where they've got it marked right here and over to there. They're saying that this here was poor engineering on the city's part and that they're not going to fix it.
That's a tight turn. That's why these trucks are jumping here. Huh?
Well, yeah, it's way too tight. I mean, they've even got a concrete block out there, a pad where the old light pole used to be for the railroad tracks that they didn't dig out. As you can see, the trucks can't even turn here.
Let's go down to that side
Okay.
over there. Is this the border right here?
This is the line that they marked in here to cut back to. And we haven't really figured out why they came back so far, simply to put a curb in. Doesn't make much sense. All this was asphalt all the way out to that street before.
That's odd, huh?
Like I say, now they're talking about simply putting dirt in here. Well, it's the extra root that you have out in their dirt. We didn't really ask for this either, but this was something they left us in their dirt. It was a root. So, and all this you're walking on used to all be asphalt and concrete out here in this middle. They've cut all of this out, and this is what we've been left with. If you look down through there, you'll see where the river was running last week whenever we had the rain. You know, the contour of the ground, if you look at how this is done, it actually bottlenecks from that side back to here, to where if you had a hard enough rain, it actually would end up being a pond, the way it's done at this point. Do what?
Who's responsible for contouring this land right here?
The state.
Okay.
They're the ones that did what's here, the contractor that's working for them.
Is that them across the street?
That's the contractor that's involved. He's doing exactly what the state's told him to do, from what he's told me. He's actually the one that informed me that it looked like they weren't going to asphalt this, but simply try to fill it up with dirt and grass. I mean, he gets paid by the state to do what they tell him to do, so it's not his real decision as to what happens here. You have an engineer in Longview, Texas by the name of Will Bustle that's responsible for drawing this.
What is he with?
Huh?
What company is he with?
He's with the Texas Department of Public Transportation. He's their engineer. If you look down through here, you can see how this is washed out down through here around that corner and washed out down to the base of their curb.
Yeah.
Last week it was a river of mud flowing from here all the way down into that second street there. And that's all this is going to continue to do, is wash out if they don't do something with it and correct the grade on it. Like I say, all this was asphalt before, and you see what we have now. You know, what I'd like to see done is the state to fix it like it should be fixed, at least on their portion of it, and the city to do what they told me they'd do on the other side, which was fix that to where it was acceptable over there, or at least make it as good as what they did across the street. The city actually had the nerve to tell me that the guy across the street's retail and that maybe we're not, was the reasoning.